All NBA teams were announced on Sunday with MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Defensive Player of the Year Victor Wembanyama headlining the first team. The three other first-teamers, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, and Cade Cunningham, all finished with the top five in MVP voting. For the second and third team, All-NBA Jaylen Brown led the way, averaging career-high numbers, while Tyrese Maxey led the third team All-NBA. Did the voters get the All-NBA teams right? Wendy, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't really think, and Jaylen Brown's probably not feeling this way, but I don't really think there was much controversial decisions in this particular group of All-NBA. There was 6 candidates for the 5 spots on the first team. Let's just be honest. There were 6 good candidates. And frankly, it was, if there's any complaint, you could say that the NBA gave a waiver to Luka Doncic and Cade Cunningham so that they, even though they didn't play 65 games, they were allowed to be included. I don't have a problem with that. I put them both on first team, but if something was wronged, it was that Jaylen Brown did play 65 games and those other guys didn't. It came down to Cade Cunningham versus Jaylen Brown for the 5th spot. Cade Cunningham got 60 first-team votes. Jaylen Brown got 44. That's close, but it's not razor thin. That's the only thing. I think the Knicks fans are annoyed that Karl Towns didn't make third team. Jalen Duren was awesome down the stretch of the season, and Chet Holmgren was excellent down the stretch of the season. Today, if the vote was taken, it might be different. But I don't think it was super controversial, to be honest.
Stephen A.
No real controversy. The folks that were there were worthy. I did marvel at the fact that I saw Jaylen Brown on his podcast on Twitch, wherever it was, talking about how he didn't make first team because players, teams, media doesn't like him. Hey, Wendy, I wonder where he heard that before. That's what I've been saying. I mean, he damn near quoted me, for crying out loud. That's all I was saying. I didn't say I felt that way. I just said that's what was being said. And lo and behold, he doesn't make the NBA first team, and he basically quotes me. But that's neither here nor there. He was an MVP candidate. He makes a legitimate argument that he deserved to be first team All-NBA. There was a slight drop-off once Jason Tatum arrived, but there was also a slight drop-off with Cade Cunningham because he got injured, and he was out for those games, with the lung issue. And so, you can make a legitimate argument about that, but it's kind of hard to argue looking at the teams and looking at where guys were placed, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, nip and tuck, you got to go back and forth. Detroit was the number 1 seed. They did win 60 games. Cade Cunningham proved to be a star in the 3 matchups he won against Boston this year. He won 2 of them. They won 2 of them against Boston. So you could take those kind of things into consideration as well. And in Jalen Brunson's case, even though he was an absolute stud, you still looked at him and said, hey, even though you're a stud and all of that, we get that part. The flip side to it, however, is that Detroit was the number 1 seed. Boston was the number 2 seed. And then out west, even though you look at Luka, who was averaging damn near 40 during the stretch, earlier in the season, he was still great, but he wasn't doing what he was doing when they went on a tear, and then he obviously got injured late in the season and stuff like that. So there's a lot of arguments to be made, but I don't think there's anything controversial here.
That third team stinks. I mean, could you put the third team up again, please? That team is. They should do it after the playoffs almost. I mean, Duren. I know they won 60 games, but really, we're going to put him on a third team. I mean, Jamal Murray. Did we see him against Minnesota when he was awful? Jalen Johnson of the Hawks. I mean, Holmgren. I mean, Karl Anthony Towns.
These guys all had spectacular years, dog.
Oh, come on. Those 5 are the top 15 players in the league. Those 5. If I'm doing a top 15 players, those 5 deserve to be there.
Your point is fair here because there were a number of players who were invalidated because they didn't play 65 games. So you're going to argue that the third team is a little watered down because of it. I would agree with you. They're not 15th. They're not the top 15 players. But none of these guys egregiously is on this team. And actually none of the votes weren't close. Chet Holmgren was well ahead of anybody else.
Where is Karl Anthony Towns? How is he not on the team?
He didn't make it.
He played 65 games, didn't he?
He didn't make it. These are the notable players that are ineligible for All-NBA. Anthony Edwards, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And let me ask you a question. How come Doncic gets a break? I can understand Cunningham had a collapsed lung. That's something. How come Doncic gets a break?
Because he went for the birth of his child.
Oh, is that the reason?
And he
Was
got a
is that the
flag.
reason?
He went to Slovenia for the birth of his child. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Okay, I can't say anything.
Don't give Doggy
You
a
shut
vote
me up
on
for a
this.
change from
Don't
this
give
winner.
Doggy a vote on this,
You
clearly.
shut me up.
Coming up, the Knicks are on the brink of a trip to the NBA Finals.
We're going to give out some more awards. We love to do that on NBA Showtime. I've got the envelopes
I
here.
think a few of them are playing tonight.
You think so?
I do.
Okay, we're going to start with the first team.
And you might need to teach Mel. See, Mel tried to open up last game. He had to put the mic down.
He did.
Teach him
You got
something.
it. I'll teach him.
She got nails. She got nails.
Okay, you guys ready?
No.
Because I always rocks the new. Let's start with our two-time MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Obviously.
Yes. Shai.
Obviously, Shai, Shai's a back-to-back MVP. Don't have a chance to be back-to-back champion. He got better from last season. What he's been doing, his display, and what he's been putting out there on the court this season for the past 2 years, this was a no-brainer for him.
Yeah, it's his fourth straight first-team selection. More than impressive for Shai, and we're seeing him do everything that needs to be done here to help his team, hoping to tie up the series here tonight on San Antonio's floor. Next up, it's going to be the Joker. Please step on up.
Of course, the Joker. I mean, before this guy got hurt, he was in the running for MVP. I mean, just a phenomenal basketball player, plays the right way, 6-time NBA, all first team. I mean, what can't he do on the offensive end? This guy is just phenomenal to watch. Came up short this year, but I'm sure Joker's going to be back next year.
Yeah, sixth
Better
first
than
all-team
never.
selection for sure. Led the league in rebounds and assists and triple-doubles because that's obviously just what he does on a daily basis. Victor Wembanyama getting his first ever first-team selection.
I mean, he's a man on a mission that has said he's going to take over this league. He said he wanted that MVP trophy. He said he wanted to win 60 games. He said he's going to play hard in the All-Star game. And if you don't like it, well, then get out of my way because he's going to go out there and do it. This guy is on a mission to be that guy. We're going to see Wemby in first team for a very long time. And we're going to be saying Wemby MVP for a very long time to go with it.
Yeah, 100%. We're just seeing the start of what's going to be Wemby's storied career, so congratulations to him. Let's get to the scoring champ, Luka Doncic, joining the first team now.
I mean, what Luka was able to do, and he was hurt towards the end of the season, so we're getting a chance to see Luka close the season out. But Luka is the guy, man. 6-time All-NBA first team. He plays at his own pace. He was leading the Lakers when they was injured. With him in that Lakers roster and lineup, the Lakers is a totally different team. Luka put the Lakers on his back this season, even though he was hurt. He deserved this nod.
Yeah, 6th time he'll make the All-NBA first team for Luka. And let's have a guy that has not made the team ever, Cade Cunningham from the Detroit Pistons, on the first team. Congratulations,
Yes,
Cade.
sir.
I mean, here's another guy that is ascending. You bring in JB Bickerstaff, they get on the same page, and it's been all uphill, all gas, no brakes for Cade Cunningham. He had a fantastic playoff run, and it's only going to get better. Here's another guy will be in the all first team consistently throughout his career.
Well deserved, Cade.
100%. Second in the NBA in assists, obviously led the Pistons to that 1 seed for the first time since 07-08. Congratulations to Cade. So that is your All-NBA first team. Take a look there. And then we got more envelopes to open.
That's a good squad right
Here's
there.
your second team. You ready, guys?
Let's go.
Jaylen Brown, Boston Celtics.
Second deserved.
JB.
Yep. Kawhi Leonard, the Clippers.
Phenomenal season.
Donovan Mitchell from the Cavs, Kevin Durant, KD, and Jalen Brunson from the
I
New
like
York
that second
What do we
team.
think about the second team?
I like
Strong.
that second team.
It's
That's a
strong. Some of those
series.
guys could have actually been on first.
Yeah? Like who?
JB could have been on first.
Both of them. Both
Yeah,
JBs.
Both JBs.
Absolutely, both JBs.
Yeah. This is the third team. You ready?
Let's do
Third
it.
team All-NBA, Tyrese Maxey,
Yeah, Maxie.
Yeah, Max.
Deserve that.
Jamal Murray,
I like it.
Yes.
Jalen
season.
Johnson of the Atlanta Hawks,
Yes.
Yes.
Jalen
Rising star.
Duren,
Okay.
and Chet
Shout out to
Holmgren.
JD.
Okay, Chet. Shout out to
Hey,
Chet.
Chet, I like that. Chet
Stereo
deserves
Chet.
second behind Wemby and blocks.
Sure, for sure.
Stereo Chat.
Cheerio, Chet. And an all-star. So there we go again. We had a chance to hand out some more awards. Congratulations to all the players that had success this season.
Yes.
It's so much fun to be able to celebrate these guys because I know, what did it mean the first time that you guys were able to make an All-NBA team?
For me, I felt like I was one of the guys now. I felt like that I belonged, and all the hard work really paid off. So that was motivation to keep on going and be better.
Yeah, it's nothing like being a part of that top 15 guys as considered the best in the league that year.